Guess some stuff. Did it? Oh, okay. They don't give us no kind of countdown or nothing. It just go live.
We just
So
in
we're
the show.
live.
Okay.
Oh, hello. That's good.
Well, let me start off by saying, hey y'all, welcome to
Hello.
live live with me, Kaylani, and my sisters being Chloe Bardsdale and Kimberly Bonet. Hey
Hello.
ladies. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever.
It
How
does
have
feel
y'all
like
been? We gotta catch up first. How have y'all been?
Wait a minute. First of all, why are you acting like that? And like we don't talk every day, all day.
I know we talk every day, all
easy.
day,
But
but
we need to start getting. We need to start getting on
but the
FaceTime more.
subscribers so much.
Yeah,
Yes,
we need to get. We
our
need to get on FaceTime
subscribers
more.
don't know. I know it's something. I know it's something that you can tell me that you ain't told me yet. What is that? I'm sure
Girl,
it's
I tell
something.
y'all. I tell y'all all my business.
Sip slowly.
Right.
That part.
I started back drinking
Oh
wine. There
And
you go.
yes, yes.
any
Yeah.
story
Oh
behind
God.
it?
I've been working on this bottle for 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's good. Let
Nope.
me see.
No story.
Hey,
No
Stephanie.
story. Let me log into this chat.
Right. That's what I said.
What I was about to say.
Let
I
me
am getting ready
right.
to.
That's what I said.
What I was about to say.
Hold on. Let me turn this down because I don't want no
Hey, Kit
echoing.
Kat. Right. Baby, it is moo in the summertime. Yes. I
Look,
love it
I
for
just
us.
I just ran I just ran up the city trend about a moo because and this right here is made out of like made out of like stretchy material
Oh, okay.
because the moo that you
Uh-huh.
get that are made out of that I don't know.
Kente Claw.
Yes, that's baby. Look, I had three. All of them went in the trash. Only ones I got left is my mama's, and that's made out of that satin and that bad baby hot too. I just still got it for nostalgia's sake. But this right here, this feels good, and it
Oh,
came with a bonnet. Came with a bonnet. Got it from Six Strand.
Oh,
mm.
okay. Okay. All right.
Came
All
with a
right.
bonnet.
All right.
hmm
Well, y'all look, yeah. She done told my little secret time. Like we don't talk every day. I know we talk every day, friend. I still need to know how you been since the last live. How you
I've
been?
been
How's
making
everything
progress.
going? What's the habit?
I've been working
What
out, making
happened?
a little progress with that. Feeling my little muscles and things that I hadn't felt. Like, oh, I got a muscle in my stomach. I never knew. I thought it was just a blob. But we doing things. I don't see it yet, but I feel it. So we're there. Also went back to work a little bit. That was what it was. Hmm.
Okay.
Let's just say I miss those
I
days of
know.
COVID where you could wear a mask and you didn't have to just sit there with that fake smile all day. Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Oh my
You
God. Yeah,
teaching
I ain't good
you
at
teaching
that.
the same grade, KB?
What'd you
You
say?
teaching you teaching the same grade?
I am, but I haven't gone back to work as a teacher yet. It's just in some like leadership workshop type of roles and stuff.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Thankfully.
Well, I ain't been doing much of nothing. Same old, just piddling around,
Heck,
Hmm.
piddling around.
Taylani, you're freezing a little bit. I'm not sure what you did. There you go.
well, yeah. Am I free? Oh, okay. Y'all know me. My results are in. I haven't talked about it on the vlog yet, so because I haven't really vlogged this month. We're gonna get started though today because my anniversary for YouTube is the 28th, so it'll be
Okay.
5 years. So I'm going to start back vlogging this week. But you ladies have inspired me. I already had a Planet Fitness membership but that gym is a little further. They had a new one that just opened up. So I took the liberty of signing up since they didn't have a enrollment fee, and you get so much. So I'm gonna talk about that on the vlog too. So much bang for your buck, and I'm super excited about going and keeping his body right and tight, girl, and getting it ready for somebody's last name, child.
Okay. Well,
Getting it ready for somebody's
you
last
did.
name, girl. I'm trying to get my MRS degree because, baby, this single stuff, don't get me wrong, I like it, I enjoy it, I ain't in no rush to do it, but they can have it. I want to be an ampersand. Him and K. That's
Okay,
his wife. Uh-huh. Yeah.
let me ask you this, Kay. Who do you have for insurance, health insurance?
Uh,
Okay.
United
Aetna,
Healthcare. Girl, I had to think about it.
okay. Check and see if how much you paying for your gym membership?
Girl, $29. And I get everything, Pilates and all.
Okay, check. I'm not, because every state is different. Check
Uh-huh.
with Active Fit, because Active Fit
Mhm.
has they have programs with Kaiser. I know Blue Cross Blue Shield. I'm not sure about
They
United.
have
But
they have
Mhm,
I checked that as soon as I started this job because I learned that from you as well. And
mhm.
I need to what I need to do is go back because we do work with them. So, but what I need to do is go and see if this particular gym is on there because
Yeah,
I was trying to do
just and see, the thing is with Active Fit, you don't have to sign a contract, and you can switch each
thank you,
month.
Stephanie.
You can switch to another gym. So if another gym is closer or open up closer, you can switch to that gym. And the thing about it is that even if you leave United, they don't check.
Mhm. Okay.
Active Fit doesn't check. They doesn't check. They don't check.
I'm definitely
So
going to
anyway,
check into it. And with my membership with the Pilates, I can bring a friend. So whenever you guys decide you're coming to see me, so we can have fun. We can go shopping and eat and do all of the things. I'm taking y'all to work
Heavy on
out.
the DDs now. Heavy on the DDs.
You're welcome. You already know. Baby, I got a whole couch full of stuff over there now to show, baby. These new workout things that I found from Amazon. I tried on one, and baby, I immediately ordered three more. They got here between 4 and 8 this morning. That's just how they are everything. They are
did you
everything.
get the full? Did you
That's
get the full
what I want.
bodysuit? Did you get a full bodysuit? Because being Tracy Lynn, I am Tracy Lynn, got a full bodysuit. It was someone that walked with us at the first walk that we did, and that bodysuit is a one piece,
Mhm.
and we end up calling her. That's her nickname. We call her One Piece. Baby, when I say that thing snatches you in, it
Mhm.
looked so good. Even if
Oh
you got,
yes.
baby, it pulls it all the way in. And I said I was gonna have to order. I didn't care if that bad baby cost $40. I was gonna get that one piece. Mhm.
Let me ask you something, Kay. You
Baby,
said
let me
you've
tell you something.
done
This is a two-piece in the business. Huh?
you've done 5 years on YouTube. So what have you done to celebrate it? What tips do you have to offer? And what have you felt along your journey? Not to interview you, but since you mentioned it, I'm just kind of curious.
Mhm.
It Oh, I'm glad you asked. It 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 was a roll. It's a roller coaster ride. It's a roller
Mhm.
coaster ride, but it's fun because it's something that I love doing. I love picking up the camera. I love sharing deals. Y'all know I am a clearance queen. I love fashion on a budget. That's just my thing. And when I find it, I want to share. Anything that I got that I feel like it can help somebody, I want to share. So it's been good. I mean, at the beginning, it was a little slow, but what I love is slow and steady wins the race. So
Mhm.
I love that I don't get that many negative comments. I don't really, and now we're like on the road to 10,000. I think we're almost close to 9,000. We're like at 86 now. So I'm
You just
super
hit
excited
8,000
about
not
the
too long
growth.
ago.
Yes. So I'm
Hey.
so happy with my community. I'm
Mhm.
happy. I'm happy. I'm truly happy. What I'm gonna do to celebrate, I don't know, cause it's next week. I don't
You
know.
need to
Probably
get
start
pictures.
vlogging. I'm gonna have to figure out something. I do.
Mhm.
I do. I want to figure out something. I'm trying to get more active, more on my shorts, more on my thing. It's just time to take it to the next level. Like I'm like a junior in college on this thing now. So I mean a freshman in college on this thing. So it's time to take it to the next level. Just be a
That's a
little
good
more
way of looking at it.
creative, do a little more camera. Because sometimes I'll be sitting here like, you know what? The camera would love to see me right now, just doing this. Like people like to engage and feel like they're with you throughout your day. So I'm getting in the habit of doing that more. Like me filming, me getting my doing my membership. Y'all, I cannot wait to go to this gym. You just it's probably where I'm gonna meet my future husband. Let me stop because I'll be cute every time I go trying to
Ain't no wrong with it. Go, honey, go
just in
ahead.
case he
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
oh my
ahead.
gosh, my future husband. I met this guy, but not met this guy probably about I want to say 3 weeks ago. And in this particular HEB, and this was in the morning time. So I was in this HEB again, which is close to mom's house, not to my house, about 3 or 4 days ago, and I seen him again, and we both smiled so hard, and we speak like he was like, "Hey, honey," and I'm, "Hey, sweetie," and I'm like, "Hey, honey," and I'm like, but neither one of us said, and we both looked back at everything. When we walked past each other, we both looked back, and nobody said anything. What?
Bring it on. I like that.
Okay, so if you see him again the
Yeah,
third
I
time,
wasn't
you're
gonna
gonna
say
shoot.
that.
You,
Maybe
you're gonna shoot your shot.
maybe
If you see
it's
him a third time, you froze K. If you see him again, are you gonna shoot your shot?
okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. Like we can't keep meeting like this. What is you doing? What is you going? You hello?
Mm-mm-mm.
See, I'm gonna have to say something. I'm gonna have to say something. But I don't know. I don't know. What am I? Why do I keep? The wheels keep turning on me. Let me see if anybody's in there.
I don't know. You do
Ready to
keep freezing, and
celebrate.
it also seems like you're a little
I
behind.
can do that. I can have really
Ooh, you know what
no.
you could give away? You could give away
Uh,
some frames because you know that's what you're known for. That would be cute.
Yeah.
Hey, Lonnie.
I'm gonna have to do something because I don't want to take all this stuff to the next house. Okay, okay, there go KB.
Am I?
Now Chloe's frozen.
Mm-mm. Not all.
KB frozen. KB frozen. Okay, now y'all moving again. Oh
Yeah, I think the only
my God, this
person
is
that's freezing is you, love.
frozen. This is crazy.
Uh-oh, Chloe, your microphone is muffled.
I probably flipped it.
There you go.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
I
we
ain't
go.
trying. Baby, why it got me recording
Oh yeah,
and on the
I'm gonna be
webcam
doing a lot of giveaways. Girl.
and on the webcam? I ain't trying to record on the webcam.
I'm gonna be doing, yeah, I'm gonna be giving away some of these frames. I got drawers and drawers full of frames.
Oh, I
I don't
think
want to
people
pack
will
all this.
love that.
Huh?
People will love that. That's
Yeah.
cute.
Great.
You're gonna go live.
Help
Are
take
you
this
gonna
stuff
go?
off my head.
You gonna go
Say it
live,
again.
Kay, on your anniversary? You gonna go live?
I might do that. That's a good idea, y'all.
It shouldn't be no
That's
mic. You should. You should go live.
okay.
You should go live, and you should have the balloons. The
Okay.
the the five helium, the number five helium balloon.
Girl, let me order that from Amazon because you ain't finna charge me 2 kidneys and a liver for a balloon at the girl ain't even open no more party setting. So I don't have to worry about that. I'll
Dollar
go to
Tree
Dollar
has
Tree.
them too.
Oh, they
Hmm.
do?
Dollar
Hmm.
Tree,
Okay.
Kroger. You can get it from the grocery store.
Okay. Cool. All right, y'all. Now that we done got into the nitty gritty, we're about 15 minutes in. I got, I got some what would the sisters do questions.
Hold on, now I got nervous. Chloe done leaned back and got comfortable. You done whipped
Look,
out the bag.
look. She said that. She said now we're gonna get into the nitty gritty. So I said, well, let me let me get up here Indian style and get ready because we finna get into the nitty gritty.
Here we go.
So
Let's
y'all
go.
ready?
I guess.
We
Ladies,
can be
y'all ready
ready for
out there? All right.
this.
So question number one. Can you date a man who dogs sleeps in the bed with him?
Nope.
That's gonna be a hell no.
Nope. That's an easy no.
And
You know
why?
what? You know what? You know what's so crazy? What's so crazy about that question is that Jory's dog Ginger, who was a Yorkie, used to sleep in the bed with me. So I don't know why I can say no to that because Ginger used to sleep in my bed.
Because
It
half the
depends on how.
time
That's
they're going
what
to
I
have a
wanted to
little
bring
Yorkie.
up.
They're going to have a pit bull, a Great Dane. It's going to be something.
But you know what? Let me
But it's
contradict
still the
myself.
same sentiment to them though. That
Let me
was to
let,
her.
I'm you know what? Let me take that back. I'm not going to say no. Because when me
Okay.
and Mister was together, we had a pit bull named Tyson, and
See?
Tyson would get up on the bed. He went up under the covers with us, but Tyson would sleep on the bed. He would sleep at the foot of the bed. Sometimes he'll sleep on top of the cover between us, but he would get up on the bed. So I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no.
And
Okay. So
see, I just
you
don't want to put the makers of dog beds out of business. So for that reason, I believe that the dog should go on and get in that dog bed. So
The one thing I can't do with the dog in the room is the hokey pokey. I just can't do the hokey pokey with the dog in the room. He got to go.
because the
Cause
dog
you
will
know,
mess around and show you a different kind of style. He'll show you his style. You bless your heart, you like, whoa.
no, I'll pass.
well, I I don't do I'm not a dog person. I don't want to say I don't do dogs. I want to be, but the way my fear is set up when it comes to I just y'all ought to see me when I be out there doing deliveries. Baby,
Yeah.
don't let your puppy come to the dog. All your shit going up in the air. Do not play with me. I don't care how small it is. I do not tell me that dog don't bite me and this dog just met for the first time. I do not play that. So no, I just
Are you a
so
four-legged person at all?
if he has a dog sleeping with, there's no need for me. There's no room. There's no room for me. You and your little bitch. You do
Yeah.
your thing. Call me later. I'm not gonna be able to do it. So that's a no for me, just in case I hadn't figured it out yet. Okay, next question. And take a moment before you answer. Can you still be friends with your ex family, even if it's over 10 years? Y'all was together for 10 years with no children together.
You have to put an LY on there for me. I can be friendly, but there's no real purpose in us being friends. There's nowhere to go with this. I'm not coming to Thanksgiving and he's sitting there with the new chick, and that's
Okay.
just friendly.
So what so y'all been together over 10 years. So it may be someone that you got extremely close to, a friend that you that of his family members. So you're just gonna cut that off because you and him are not together?
It's not cut off. We're still friendly, but just the day to day interactions and all of that. Because I think too, you can't move past and forward when you're dragging a whole bunch of other stuff along with you. And so, even if I were to meet a new person, which that ain't the focus, but if I were to meet a new person, how's he gonna feel about that? How does he fit into that? So I just think that in order to move forward into a new, you kind of have to let go of some of the old. So we can be friendly, but you ain't coming to the cookout.
No, I can be cordial. Okay. Uh, close it back. Like, we ready.
Mr. Brother still call me sis. I mean, sis. And he and I have been broken up since what, 2009, 2011, somewhere in there. And he's married. But we don't talk, but they still call me sis. They still call me, they still, text me, wish me happy birthday, you know, that. But we don't interact like that.
Yeah, see, I would say that's friendly.
Yeah, definitely
Now
friendly.
I don't know how his wife would feel about it, but they still refer to me as sis. And then my cousin Gayla, she is on her third marriage, but her first husband, he still called me cuz. And we still talk periodically.
That's the other thing I'm weird about with exes and stuff. I don't want conversations and things that your wife can't know about. Whatever we're
Well, she,
talking about, you should be able to do it on speaker, and you know what I mean? And I've had that in my past. So I think for me, that kind of taints me from that whole idea. Because I thought everything had been open, and I ran into them at a play, and I was like, hi, how you doing? And he seemed kind of stiff and awkward. And that's when I realized, oh, he's been having conversations with me that he didn't share with her. And even though we were talking about nothing inappropriate, you had inappropriate ideas. Otherwise, you would have shared them with your wife. And so that just changed my whole perspective on all of that.
never, okay, so what was the dynamics of that whenever
he,
you
he and I were exes, and he would sometimes call, and we'd have pretty
oh
innocent
no,
conversations.
that's something totally different. That's something totally
Hmm.
different. I'm talking about
Hmm.
the family.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the family. But even
Well, and
though
the family too, though.
now I did experience, which was very uncomfortable for me, when me and my ex-fiance was together.
Hmm.
When I would go over to his family's house, it was pictures everywhere of his ex girlfriend. And whenever, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, she would stop by every year. Me and him we used to have some serious beef about that.
Hmm.
Then, I might have told y'all this story. She ended up moving into our damn subdivision. And so I would look outside and she going jogging with her 95 pounds wet ass in our cul-de-sac.
Yeah, Atlanta a little bit too big for that.
A lit too big.
Especially when we all the way in Ellenwood. How you and you from Athens? Y'all don't know where it is, but yeah,
Oh,
she
Nene
ended
from
up.
Athens, right? Because I feel like
Yeah,
I
Mimi
heard
from
that on
Athens.
her spot.
Right, right. So she ended up moving into our subdivision, one street over. Hmm.
Doing too
But
much.
yeah, every time I would go over there and I'm looking, and his mom had pictures of them everywhere, everywhere.
Mm.
That's just messy. What
Hmm.
about the
Very
answer
messy.
to your
Why
question?
this Let me tell you why this question came up. So I was recently out with my brother-in-law for breakfast. It was
Mhm.
his birthday, and I mentioned it to a guy friend of mine, and he said, "How is that still your brother-in-law?"
Well,
I'm
you're
biting
welcome.
my lip like I did when he said that. um, so I had to, but I bit my lip before I said what I said. I said, "Well, unfortunately, I didn't pick the end of my. To me, I don't even really know if it's an end.
Right.
The way my husband died, for crying out loud. So if I don't, I didn't know. I since he died that our relationship was supposed to die too. Like I that was so fucking weird to me. I'm sorry. I do.
Mhm.
was that was so weird to me. I said a little more than that, but I'm gonna just keep it as saying effing weird.
Yeah, I think it's a little different when it's a widow.
Mm, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I thought
Hmm.
so too. I
I
thought we
mean,
got it.
that's totally different because it's not like he has the opportunity of getting a new wife or
Right.
Right.
mate.
Exactly.
So it seems like that if you guys had a relationship before he passed, that that relationship in some capacity would continue unless you got remarried. And if you
Mhm.
got remarried, then your attention would more so be redirected to your new in-laws or new family, but you can still be cordial
Well,
with them.
and see, my I feel like for me, I that will always be my brother-in-law. Like that will always no
Yeah,
whether no matter what I'm like I don't know I don't want to cut that off because I don't have a reason to. I don't I wouldn't I don't know. I don't know how I would handle that because I oh girl, I'm about to get emotional. I don't feel like I should have to cut that off when there was something beyond my control. I didn't I didn't choose this to happen. I didn't
Yeah.
there was no breakup. There was no so I don't know. I would
Yeah,
just
you
have
guys
to
never had a resolution and all of that to it, a close.
yeah. I would just have to cross that bridge when I get to it, I guess.
Hmm.
Oh, girl, let me find the next question. Jesus. It got a little deep. Let's see.
Before you do, but have y'all seen where it was kind of viral? And there's the lady, her husband died.
Hmm.
And after his death, she started reading all these emails to find out, oh, not only was he cheating, oh, multiple times, oh, soliciting people to cheat. Oh, wait a minute, and men too. Oh. And I was like, oh, I know she mad. You gotta want to open that grave and stomp him 6 more feet under. Cause that is just like I just thought of that because again, you talk about not getting any resolution, not baby, I'm calling all the friends. Did you know? Did you know? What about you? What about I know she gotta be going crazy. Yeah, it's a viral little thing. It's a white woman, but it came up across my thing. Don't ask me how or why, child, but I started watching it and I said, oh, wait a minute, this deserves popcorn. But she started reading and talking about it. Oh,
was it
it's a,
on YouTube?
mm-hmm.
I think I seen something like that. But the thing is, I'm trying to see, was it is it a real story or is it one of those stories that
It looked real to me. Because I wondered that about TikTok. A lot of times on TikTok, I'm like, is this a skit or is this I don't know. And it's possible it could be, who knows. But
Hmm.
it seemed like a real one. It was definitely something to give you pause for the cause.
Okay, the question is, would y'all want to know? Like, if your husband passed,
100%.
would you want to
you
know what?
like you would want to go through. You would go through all his emails and all that stuff to find out. You would want
Oh,
to do.
upon his passing, no. But
Yeah.
once I know, yeah, once I find out, then I need to know all the answers. Otherwise, I'm laying up at night wondering who knew. Can I trust you now? I'm thinking we're now. Because if I find out that his brothers and everybody knew and it was just a great big old joke or something, I don't want to talk to y'all no more. Like
Okay.
I need to know.
Okay.
I'm that person. I have to have my grass cut low. And that helps me to see the snakes coming and crawling and all of that. Because if you did it before, you do it again. Especially
Hmm.
if you think I don't even know about it. Yeah, you good for me to be betrayed again.
I don't know if I would. I once if he was to come to a demise, I'm not sure if not sure if I would go if I would review.
I wouldn't.
I don't think
I
I
Oh,
don't
maybe
think
I misunderstood you. You're asking me would I go through his emails in the first place?
Yeah.
That would be a no. But once I find out something, I need to
Yeah.
know. I
Okay.
need to know it all. But no, I wouldn't
Yeah.
have done it in the first place.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
just, so yeah, no. Yeah, no. Because I had the opportunity and I just, no.
Yeah.
No. I, we're gonna whatever happened, you took it with you.
Hmm.
You know. Hey. Oh, but that was interesting. that
Took a time.
was that was interesting. All right. Next question. I got this off of social media. I
Oh,
already
good.
know. I can't wait to see Chloe eyebrows. So here we go. My man pays all the bills, takes care of me well, treats me like a queen, but he cheats every now and then. Should I stay or should I leave?
That's a to each his own kind of thing. Some women are
babe,
perfect.
babe, I can't tell you what to do. I'm one of those people, sweetie.
Yeah.
I can tell you what I'm gonna do,
Yeah.
but I can't
Okay,
tell
tell
you
me
what
what
to
you
do.
would do. What would
I ain't
you
gonna be
do?
no. I don't care if you do pay all the bills and all and treats. You ain't treating me too well if you out here cheating on me.
Hmm.
Um, no, I'm not gonna be with you because I don't eat pussy. I'm not gonna be with you. No, that's it.
KB.
Same thing. I'm out. I mean, that my spirit, my peace, and all of that, that's too high a price to pay. The bills, the mortgage, and all of that stuff, it still doesn't rise to my peace and sanity and things like that. I mean, is this the time I'm gonna catch HIV? Are you gonna with that herpes on your lips? Is it like it's just too many things about it?
It
Okay.
ain't even to me. It's not even. Of course, that is a factor, of course, but
Mhm.
for me, I couldn't even respect myself, knowing that you're a cheater, and I'm going to stay. I gave passes a couple of times whenever I was in my teens and 20s. Um,
Yeah, it's so funny that you said that because that was the next thing. I know what the 50-year-old or 50-plus-year-old think. What would you do if you was in your 20s or 30s?
I've given passes in my 20s and 30s. I
Big
mean,
mistake.
that's all I messed with was drug dealers. That's all they did. So
Hmm.
I, in 20s and 30s, yeah. But now, mm-mm.
Yeah, it was a mistake then, from
Hmm.
which
It
we
was a
learned.
mistake then. It was a mistake then. But see, I used to fight back then. So
You said you fought.
yeah, I used to fight back then.
Hmm.
I wasn't gonna go nowhere, but I used to fight.
Hmm.
And I ain't talking about him. I couldn't be him. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right then. Let's see. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Here's the next one. My man and I have been together 8 years. We have a house, kids, pets together. When I asked about marriage, he said we don't need a piece of paper. What should I do?
You should have asked about marriage before you got the 8 years and all the kids. That's first and foremost. And again, I can't tell you what to do, baby. You got to do what's going to make you happy. If you can live without, if you, that's on you. If you want it bad enough, you got to make a decision. If you cool with it, just know that that there is a possibility he gonna leave, and when he leave, you ain't gonna get nothing. The least you could do is get married, stick them 10 years out, so you can get half of his social security. But for me, my thought process, a man that really and truly loves you is going to want to marry you to protect not only the kids, but also to cover you as well. And so, let me tell you something, baby. I did it one time.
Mhm.
I'll never do it again. They say never say never. I never do it again. I never give a man all of my years because they will leave and go on to marry somebody else.
Mm,
Mhm.
Hmm.
KB.
I'm on that provider type of man too, because a man who's providing for me is providing that kind of protection in the event that, something should happen to him. But I do like the idea that a piece of paper is not important to you, and that's good. So you can get this little piece of paper that has the mortgage on it and sign it on over to me. You can keep on making them paper. I mean, since paper is insignificant to you anyway, what difference does it make that my name is the only one on this paperwork? So, I mean, I'm gonna make you put your money or your name where your mouth is. But no, I wouldn't stay for that. And then two, I would also say I would not, in terms of living with somebody, if that's what you choose to do, I would never live in a house that I couldn't afford by myself because it's a possibility that you might be in it by yourself. So that's a lot of times people are like, ooh, y'all could get this. Y'all can, no, I'm good right here.
Mhm,
Plus, I
mhm.
don't even want to clean that much house.
That part. That's me all day, KB. That's me because I had to walk away from a house that I couldn't afford because of that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, I learned so much from that. But first of all, when I heard the question, I was like, who are you to decide for us if a piece of paper is important or not? That's how you feel. That if you feel strongly about that and you a piece of paper is important to you, leave. If he ain't gonna
Absolutely.
do it, leave. If he ain't gonna do it, leave. Leave. I don't care. I've said it several times before. I don't care if we just bought a house. If I ain't happy, I'm out.
Hmm.
I don't.
But see, those are conversations. Those are the conversations that people say they have, but a lot
Mhm.
of times they don't have. Those
Right.
going in, um, you have to go in setting your expectations. You have to go in discussing what is it that you're looking for. If are you in it for the long haul? Are you just whenever they say, well, we just gonna see what happens, whatever goes, whatever. If you know that you're dating with a purpose and your purpose is marriage, you need to make sure that the person that you meet and the person you start dating is on the same wavelength. Not thinking later on down the line you're gonna possibly change their mind or you're gonna make them fall in love or you're gonna fuck them so good they're gonna want to marry you. Uh-uh. And then you also need to let them know based on what your expectations are. Me, I say all the time, I got more years behind me than in front of me. So I'm not going to give you 5 years. I'm not going to
Hmm.
give you 3 years.
Hmm.
If after a year's time you can't tell me if you see that this is going to progress to marriage, and whenever you say eventually, eventually what? Because eventually can be 5 years, 10. No, what are we doing? You have to go in setting those expectations. You can't go in hoping and wishing that it's going to be this, and this. No, you as women, you need to set the standards. That's the problem with a lot of men now is that we don't have those conversations. We're too afraid to have those conversations because society says that you're not supposed to pressure a man. Don't be putting the pressure on a man. You pressure him into marrying you. Baby, if he don't want to marry you, then he could leave the same way that you should. So if he chooses to marry you, no woman can pressure a man, a man into marrying her because he can leave just like she can.
Yeah, I love that
Hmm.
paperwork part. I'm gonna knock you over the head with that paperwork. Since you don't care about paperwork, baby. Like I said, the mortgage, we getting the car notes. In fact, oh, you got a paycheck, run that paper. Because you don't care about paper. Run that paper to me as well. I want all the papers because that's all I care about now. You let me know. My feelings don't matter, so it's all the papers.
Right. And I'm 100% in agreement with you because now you got me. I'm looking at us different, and
Yeah.
I'm setting myself up for sure. So yeah,
Hmm.
the paper with the paperwork,
Yeah.
and especially
All the
through what
papers.
you went through. Yeah, I'll just say from beneficiaries on down. Like, yeah, you can say what you want to. Why is this man over here selling life insurance?
Mhm. Mhm.
Cause
Too
you don't
often,
create
but
this lovely life for us that you don't want to put papers on. You don't have to.
Mm-mm.
We're gonna go ahead and get old policy on your ass. So if something happened to you, all this is still ain't no used to be you leaving my lifestyle. Mister, I
too
don't want to
often,
get me.
too often women feel like they've invested too much time. They've taken too much time to mold him, or they're afraid of the next woman taking advantage or getting the results of what all she did, or either they don't want another woman to get what they consider their good thing, so they make that sacrifice. But like I said, oftentimes eventually he gonna run into somebody he gonna like better than you, and he will leave you, and then you look up 6 months later and they married. It happens all the time.
Yeah, that'd be that scarcity mindset too, because he might look up and I'm the half the married. What's up?
Mhm. Mhm.
So,
You know, yeah, who I am now. I I don't care.
what's for me is for me.
Yeah, we have a question from the chat. Let me see. Hey, beauties, have any of you tried dating apps? Just join Hinge. Hold on, I can't see the whole question. Hold on.
Ooh, she said I haven't dated in years. Ooh, baby. Yes.
Okay, so who wants to answer it first? Have you guys did a dating app?
I haven't. No.
KB, I have. I've been off and on Tinder and Plenty of Fish and Facebook dating for years.
Hmm.
I've told the story about a few guys that I've dated that I met on the app. The one that I told you guys that was a really great guy, but had never lived alone. And to this day, probably still living in an extended stay or a rooming house and make over $100,000 a year. Met him on Plenty of Fish or Tinder. The guy that I told you that I believe he, when we went and looked at wedding rings, that the wedding ring I picked out is the one he proposed to his now ex-wife with. Met him on there. The food that I just told y'all about the other day, met him on Facebook dating. But I will say this, the same way that you're a good person on a dating app, there are also good men on dating app. I know quite a few women who have met their husband on dating apps. But I will say this, if you want to meet a man who is more serious, and I this guy that I watch on, he said it too. You're gonna meet someone that's more serious if you pay for the dating app, because the ones who are paying for dating apps are the ones who are more serious about their search for a mate.
I think when men
But if
pay
you,
more in general, they get a little bit more serious, and that
yeah,
that's just across the board because where his money is, so too is his heart. I mean, a lot of times. And I know that sounds gold digger ish, but that's not why I'm saying it. I'm saying it in terms of anything. I mean, you could even take a child, a teenager, and they get a car for free. It's not worth as much as one that they invested in and
invest
paid
in.
for and worked for and things like that. So the same is true for men. For women, I think by and large, we're such nurturers and all of that. And come one, come all, and all of that other stuff that it doesn't really apply to us. People try to make it so, but I've never seen it in my days.
Yeah, I tried it. I don't want to knock anybody that wants to experience. I say, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Just, I can't. First of all, in order for me to move forward on the app, I have to actually like somebody. Oh, I, I can't, I can't, I, I can't get to know you by I'm not, I don't care about looks. I mean, I need to be able to look at you, but I need to know your character, and I can't figure that out through a picture. So I'm constantly Xing. So yeah, I can't get to the meetup part of it. So yeah, I'm just gonna say no. No. I I tried it. It's just not for me.
Oh, we got someone that says, I don't like doing dating apps. I know a guy that paid for online dating because he says there are a lot of desperate women with low self esteem on the apps. And he
Wow.
basically targets them. I think men target women, and you can stop right there, period.
Right.
They target us, period.
Right.
It does. It men target women regardless because
Mhm.
Right. It don't
even
matter
even
about the
being
day.
on even being on social media, and this is what I will say about dating apps. I'm not for it or against it, but in this day and age, social media is a dating app, and it's hard. I don't know what has happened as far as meeting someone organically. Quick Trip used to be the place to meet somebody. I mean, you pull up at Quick Trip, baby, more than likely you gonna meet a man at Quick Trip, the grocery store, Home Depot. Now, men just do not approach. Well, they don't approach me as much
Right.
as I was used to. Um, Men target women. Period. It don't matter
Men
whether
see
me.
that hashtag Me Too happened. That's what a lot
Mm.
of men are saying. Oh, hashtag Me Too make you scared to approach. I don't think that's true at all. I think red pill happened and they're choking on it.
Mm.
I think men.
It has
I think that
criminalized men. Like they're
men
literally
don't.
waiting to be approached. I'm
That's
like,
it.
I can't do that.
Men don't. Men don't approach women because we have made it to where we are more aggressive than ever, and so they don't have to. They don't have to. And women are very vocal about shooting their shot. They're very aggressive. They will slide into a man's DM. When you see a man post stuff on social media, and you just go in, especially if he's nice looking, you just look in the comments. Baby, panties be flying all up and down that picture. So they don't have to.
And social media is a big old fantasy. You can be
Mm.
anything you want to be on social media.
I mean, how do I get back to the trying to see the messages? Can y'all see them? What did I do?
I
I hit the
do. Someone said experts say they have too many options with social media. Women in
They
different area
do.
codes and countries now. Someone else said they're on current Kendra G's dating site. I didn't know if she had one. I've seen her pop up, but I've never really watched her show. Nothing has come of it. I have not bought the subscription. I think I'll try it out. Sean said he's ashamed. What are you ashamed of, Sean? Men in general? Dating pool is just muddy nowadays. You ain't never lied. Dating pool
Shayla,
Hmm.
used to be
Shayla, whenever I say I wholeheartedly agree. A man on social media now, especially if he is nice looking, baby, he in everybody inbox, everybody in his inbox, head just on swivel. It's too. That's the issue I feel like with relationships as a whole now is that social media gives too much access. Before
That's
you meet a
access.
man,
Mhm.
you give him your phone number and you guys have long intimate conversations. You talk, you listen to the highs and lows in each other's voice. You get to know each other's energy even if you're not face to face on the phone. You get to feel their energy. Social media and even text messaging. I'll say text messaging. A lot of even I hear women say, I'd rather text and talk on the phone.
I can't hear a mood through text.
You can hear
Yeah.
move through a text. And not only that, is you actually just handed it to him to be able to talk to 50, 11 different women because you don't require anything of him.
Yeah. Don't
Mhm.
text me to death. You be waiting on a
Mm-mm.
response.
But not
I like
only
to have
that, not only are the good looking men a target on social media, men can be a target for women to want because he's with you. Oh, he with her? He's don't be around a man looking happy, because a lot of women want to siphon that happiness away and try to take it for themselves. So he can be an average looking man standing next to a good. I, Jay-Z is rich, but I'm saying we have seen the not so rich Jay-Z's and Beyonce's, where you have an unattractive guy, but he's with an attractive woman, and it makes women curious. Like, how do you get hurt? What he got going on? Is it between his hips? Is it in his pockets? Is it, so they want to find out, and they will, that alone is attractive to some women. I cannot bring myself to approach or shoot my shot at a man. I'm with you on that one, Nakia. It ain't for
Same,
me.
Nakia.
I can't. Now, what I'll do is I know how to flirt. I know how to give you that look and look away, and then look back to see if you looking, then smile and look away. And if you don't approach by then, you ain't interested. But I'm not about to approach you.
Hmm. And
Yeah.
not that I'm saying women have a place that's lower or different, but to me, that's a part of a woman staying in her place, so to speak. You're staying in your feminine energy. And I've seen men, gay men, of course, who exude that same feminine energy. Because I was at a restaurant, I saw some gay man, just kind of posing to be chosen or whatever. And I had to follow his line of vision and look over to see, oh, that's who he's doing that for. I said, okay, I see it, I see it. But you just see
Mhm.
that feminine energy, and I appreciate it.
Kimberly, that was my tag on my Volkswagen Jetta, posing to be chosen.
Oh, was it?
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Speaking of social media, if you were in a relationship, would you be okay with your significant other liking post on social media of, half dressed Instagram models and stuff like that? And every time you look, you see your little boo and hit the heart. You see another one, you like, you could be looking at, what is it, Shade Room, and it's a picture, and they didn't, you see they heart. Are you okay with that? Are you saying something, or will that bother you?
It will bother me.
Mm-hmm. It's
It would
inappropriate.
it would bother me. Is it a borderline form of cheating? Um, it will bother me, and I probably would address it because I know um he probably wouldn't like it if I did it, but there's more than likely a greater opportunity of him having that opportunity than it is for me. I'd address it. I'd ask why is it that you
Letting the world know.
yeah, why do you feel a need?
Why
Why do you feel a
you
need to
letting the world
let
know?
and it has nothing to do with insecurity. To me, it's a matter of respect.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because if you're liking these pictures, then to me that's saying that I'm not enough. Yeah, yeah. And the true part about it is that too often I will see where a man will be liking all of these pictures, but he don't even like his own woman's picture.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
strange.
I've seen that. I've
Mm.
I
seen
would
that.
be even more concerned if he liked pictures that resembled no one who looked like me. Oh, okay, that's your real type. But no, that's some of the stuff that I would even talk about in the beginning, because there's a difference between cheating and inappropriate. I don't have to wait for you to cheat, just doing something inappropriate. I don't want to see a woman walk by and you got to rub your hands together like, oh yeah, what you would do. You don't look long at a woman. I mean, that to me is in the same category. So just inappropriate behavior works for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I need you to. I need you to keep your eyes inside your head. I understand if a woman passed by that's attractive looking, and you and your eyes just happen. Oh, it's so touchy, touchy. If you arguing, what is wrong with you? is you doing?
Yeah, it's one thing to look. I look at an attractive woman. I might even run her down and say, "Baby, you're wearing that. You got that.
Right.
You know what I mean?" So I may even do that.
Don't let don't let you have on something. I want to know who you get that from.
Hmm. But
Kit Kat
yes,
got, I mean, not
Yeah.
Kit Kat, yeah, Kit Kat got a good question.
Can you read it for us?
Question: when you're getting to know someone and you're feeling him, how do you keep your feelings in check? Walk away.
I itemize it. Maybe this is me being anal, but I actually have to itemize it and figure out what is it that I like about him. And I want to see because a lot of times, I just feel good. He just feels a certain and all of that. And I'm like, girl, that is not enough. You're too old for that. So, what is it I actually like? What is he actually doing for me and fulfilling for me? Or, you know what I mean? So, it's weird. It's just like I remember when we were teens at a cousin, she was absolutely in love with this star and that star. And I'm like, in love with what though? Because a lot of times you spend a lot of surface time. Like she'd play his records, she'd do all of those things. And for some reason, that lesson stuck with me. Because as I entered my 20s and my 30s and so on, I would find women, oh my goodness, he texted me. What did he say? And they pick up the phone and they're excited. And I'm like, well, what did he say? And you look at the actual text itself, it'd be real ordinary. Just nothing that was really inspiring for you to fall in love. So for me, I'm that person. I got to sit back and ask myself, now what exactly is it that I like so much? What exactly is he doing for? Because it's not enough for you to light up my phone with a text message. In fact, if you're lighting it up and you're saying nothing, that's actually an irritant for me.
Okay, Miss Kit Kat. Here's 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 my 2 cents. If you are feeling this man and or feeling a guy and you're trying to keep your feelings in check, what I would say is keep doing you. And what I mean by that is when I don't know how old you are, but I know back in the days when you meet someone, you be so because you're feeling them, you stop doing you. So meaning if you had plans to go work out and stuff like that, now you're stopping those things because you what if he calls or this, that, and the other. You want to make sure you're available for him all the time. So I would say keep doing you because that man gonna keep going to the gym. He gonna keep hanging out with the boys on Tuesday nights. He's gonna keep doing him. And when you stop doing those things to be in to make sure that you're available for that person because you're feeling them, he didn't ask you to do that.
Mm-mm.
He didn't ask you to do that, so you can't get mad because he's not doing the same thing. So I would just say keep doing you, keep doing you, and go by his actions, not the things that he's telling you. Because, like KB said, what would you be feeling? What are you feeling because of the things that he say is
Yeah.
making you start feeling y'all vibing? What action is he putting behind that?
Hmm.
That's just my 2 cents.
Well, based on her questions, I'll just say this for me at this age. Um, I've learned to how to slow things down because men will love bomb you. So I've learned how to control the situation because I mean feelings are feelings. Feelings are natural. You meet somebody, you really they might be sensitive. Sometimes you just have good chemistry, and you are feeling them. Um, and you might not necessarily change your habits or anything. You're just feeling them because you're having a great conversation. But like for me, I don't always answer the phone. I don't immediately return text because with women, a lot of times with us, when we meet somebody and we're really liking him or we're digging him because the conversation is good, he's dating you, he's showing some, serious interest, especially if it's outside of what you're used to. Um, then you like, okay, I'm really really digging this guy. I'm really really liking this guy. We was on the phone the other night for 2 hours, and he calls to check on me, and all of, he sent me some flowers and all this other good stuff. Um, I will me personally, it's not playing mind games. It's for me, is controlling the situation for me to make sure that I take my time and slow me down and slow him down. So I'm not gonna always answer the phone immediately. I'm not gonna always respond to your text messages immediately. I might wait until the next day to call you back. And it's not, like I said, it's not playing games like we used to do whenever we was younger. You never answer the phone on the first ring and all the other stuff. It's not that. It's just me making sure that I slow things down. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
We have another question.
We had another good one too.
You see it from Miss Washington.
Watching one,
Yeah. If you're seriously involved with a man and you both own a home, but he wants you to move in with him, would you leave your home and move in with the man?
sure, but I'm still keeping my house.
Mm-hmm. And where's the paperwork? As in a marriage certificate. Are we married or we just moving?
I don't know because I'm not even sure if I even want to get married. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying that if I did decide to move in with him, I'm gonna keep my home.
That's a given. Yep. Yep.
That's a given, and
And
I'm gonna
another
run
source of
that out.
income.
Hmm?
And I said, and another source of income. And on that note, I would say, don't rent to friends and family. I had
Oh,
somebody
baby,
Yeah.
else.
no, 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 no. That's not gonna happen. I might even Airbnb it out because I am less than a mile from East Lake Country Club, and they have the PGA Tour come through here twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
Or I might rent it out for nurses or something like that. It would be easier. It would be better to rent it out, something like that, versus having a long term tenant in case this food after food.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna say this: I used to be one who said that I would never live with a man again before I got married. But as I have gotten into my 50s, I personally have changed my mindset about that. And the reason I've changed my mindset about that is because I am so set in my ways. And I also am so at peace living by myself that it would be a culture shock for me to wait until we get married in order for me to live with you. Now, the only way that I probably, and this is kind of contradicting, the only way that I would probably live with you is if we were on our way to getting married, or we definitely was discussing getting married in the near future. Then yeah, but I'm still gonna keep my house. I don't care if we do get married. I already told y'all. Um, talk to my lawyer. House goes into um, put it in the business, or either go ahead and do a trust for it to go into my daughter's name. So even if we get married, he can't touch it.
Mm-hmm.
KB.
Oh yeah, that was me. I'm keeping my house. I'm renting it out. Um, yeah, all the things.
Even
Because
if we get even if you get married.
yeah, even if we get married,
I
everything
guess
stays with me.
I
What's mine is
guess
mine, and what's yours is mine. That's how that works.
I no, I guess I want to know. I guess I want to know for you, KB, because since Chloe kind of just touched on it, do you
Mm-hmm.
have to, if you met a guy, do you have to live with them before you get married?
I would want to actually. I need to see because I'm into seeing all the things. I need to see how you are in your element and all of that. I need to see, do I fit in there? Because what you show me at the onset and what's really there may be two different things. And let's be honest, I have known men who can fake it for years. It's just a little harder up close. So I need to get
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
I hate it when
Women,
people say women
women be
are
acting like men cannot
equal.
fake it. Men can fake it for
Yeah, years,
years.
years and years and years. And so when people criticize women for, you should have known better, girl. How did you not know this? How did you not? Because he faked it well, you know,
You
that can
might not
happen.
even know that you don't even know that he don't even wash it. He just wash his ass. Only time he wash his ass is whenever he gonna see you.
Hmm. You might have a sheet. You ain't even got different sheets to wash and change in a sheet.
He just wash them when you coming over.
Hmm.
Baby, the girls is talking to us tonight, and I am loving it. Okay, Shayla has a question. KB, you want to read it for us?
How do you deal with rejection in dating and not getting into the comparison game with other women, such as preference, which can wreak havoc on your self esteem and self respect? That's a good question. I ain't answering it first.
I think Kaylani, it's time for you to go first.
Oh, okay. How do you deal with rejection in dating and not getting into comparison game with other women? I guess I would have to be dating to be rejected. I don't know. I don't know how I would handle it. I don't know. I don't. I guess. Oh, God, at this age, my I don't care is so strong. It's like I don't care. I'm not comparing myself with nobody else because I don't care about. I don't.
I think
I don't
rejection should
approach.
be handled with gratitude.
I guess I need more. I need more content because
Yeah.
is it like rejection at what? Well, I guess you're saying dating, girl. You know my overthinking self. If I'm just meeting a guy, I think I need more content because I don't. I think I need more content on it. Can you elaborate? Because I think I need more content. Why is my battery low? How, Sway? And my thing is plugged up. Let me
Mm-mm.
see.
Well, you disappeared on us. I think if I'm reading the question correctly, I think it's kind of a thing of brown skinned girls versus light skinned girls,
Hold
long
on.
hair versus short hair, thin versus thicker or curvier, and those type of comparisons. And just seeing that, a lot of times when you use the word preference, you're typically talking about women with looser hair texture, lighter skin, and probably thinner, perhaps even curvier, enhanced bodies. So I think that kind of is what the preference has been. And I say again, handle that with gratitude. Be thankful that he showed his colors. Be glad that he rejected you because you wouldn't want him to settle for you or be with you anyway. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm the prize. I could have a dime piece, but let me go on and settle for this nickel, you being the nickel, of course. So handle it with gratitude. I'm so glad he rejected me early on because I could have invested my time, my heart, my love, and all of those things only to find out that he's a whole clown.
Now,
None
Kimberly,
of it disappeared on us.
Kimberly, let me say this. So the guy that I told you guys about, who I feel like I picked out his engagement ring for another woman,
Isn't that silly?
right? Right before we broke up, he said to me that I was not the type of woman that he usually would date. He usually dates women who have a bigger ass. Um, at the time, I wore my hair short
Hmm.
and blonde, like Kaylani's, but of course, mine was shorter. And he says this was his first time dating a woman who didn't have a big ass and who wore her hair like mine.
Hmm.
And that didn't sit well with me because it was like, don't make a fucking exception for me. Because if that's what you like, that's what you like. And it kind of made me feel like he was basically saying, you ought to be glad that I chose you because you're not normally what I would date. You see what I'm saying?
They got a
And
term for that. It's called negging.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So with me, I'm like, don't put me in rotation. I'm not. I was on social media a while back and I got into it real bad with this guy because he posted in this group and he said his question was, ladies, what are you willing to do to set yourself apart from other women, considering that the numbers are 20-1? And I
Pick
went
me,
off.
pick me, pick me.
Right.
Boy, he was looking for that.
And let me tell you what aggravates me so much with these types of questions is that, especially when you're in these groups, you are going to have, if it's a large group, you're going to have like 100 and something women that is actually going to fucking respond to that bullshit. And that's why men feel the way that they feel and act the way that they act. Because just like KB said, pick me, pick me. This is what I'm going to do. The same is the question, ladies, what do you bring to the table? How often do you hear them ask the men, what do they bring to the table? That pick me attitude, it takes I have to admit, it takes a lot to, it does mess with your self-esteem. It messes with your self-esteem whenever men say that they want a natural woman, but everything that you see is not natural. That's why so many women go get the BBLs. You'll never see them without weave in their hair, to the point that they don't have any edges because they've worn weave for so long. Because of that, they're constantly looking at the women, comparing themselves to the women that men are gravitating to. And when they don't look like that, then they start to try and find ways to emulate that to be attractive. Me, take me out of rotation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't, if I'm not what you used to and you tell me that, you'll never hear from me again. I don't care how long we've been together, you'll never hear from me again. For what? For what? Sir, I don't want you to feel like you settled. The fuck? No.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Look, you never, I ain't blocking you or nothing. I just don't have nothing else to say. Won't have nothing else to talk about. That was the period at the end of the sentence. Nothing else to
Men
talk
don't
about.
settle. Men don't feel like they should settle.
Uh,
Men that look like Biggie Smalls go after Beyonce, and they don't settle. So why should we?
The only time a man I've experienced or known in life, the only time they've felt that they've settled is when they got married, because they settled for one woman when in reality they could have had all these women's. They could have, and they they really sell themselves that dream. And it's like, oh, honey, no, that's no. And by the time they realize that all that green grass over there was just a mirage, they have blown through the good years of their life, and now they're
hey,
looking
Miss
for
B.
somebody to be their nurse.
Hey
Mm-hmm.
V.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Oh, we have another question. Is marriage at this stage in life as important to you as it was when you were younger? Absolutely not. I say that I want to be married, but if I don't, I'm okay. I'm okay either way. It's not as important as it was to me. See, I answered first, y'all. Y'all didn't even have to tell me. Ladies,
I don't know. It's hard to answer that question because I've always valued happiness over marriage. I mean, obviously, because I've been in a marriage and been like, you know what, I ain't happy. This, and not at the first sign of happiness. I worked on it, of course. I did the things, but I know people in marriages in which they're not happy, but they still get to say they's married, and
Mm,
that's more
true.
important. important to them, or they get to say we've been
Mm-hmm.
together all of these years. And so I think it's probably about the same. I've always valued my happiness over marriage.
Mhm. Hello.
Well, of course, you guys know I tell the story all the time. Whenever I was younger, I never wanted to get married because of my mom and my dad. I didn't
Mhm.
start wanting to, um, I didn't start considering marriage until I was in my mid 30s. That's whenever the desire kicked in because of the person that I was with. Because I had even gotten engaged and I just said yes because hell he asked. But in my mind I knew this one's supposed to be my husband. But I talk about it all the time. I've never been married, and at this point in life, I'm so at peace that it's really not that important to me. I say that I want to get married because sometimes I say I want someone to grow old with because I don't want to lean on my daughter. Um Shit, if it happens, it goddamn happens. If it don't, it don't.
Good enough.
That part.
That's it. That's it.
Chloe, can you read the question from Kit Kat?
Question: how long would you stay in a relationship before you even think marriage should come up? If two parties are committed to one another, would you ladies agree to that? Spiritual marriage ain't no spiritual marriage.
How come I didn't
Um,
see the question?
huh?
I was just wondering why I couldn't see the question. Okay.
Oh, you didn't see
Uh,
it?
it's you got to probably go further
Oh,
up.
yeah, yeah, you got. Oh, yeah, you got to scroll up.
Um, how do y'all deal with rejection? No, that ain't it. How long would you stay in a relationship before you even think marriage should come up? I say that, like I said before, you should, if that's what you want, that should be discussed as being your end goal during the getting to know you phase, so you don't waste each other's time. If it's not that important to you, that's on you, because there are just as many women that say marriage is just a piece of paper or marriage is not that important to them, especially at our age. There's a lot of women at our age that have said, especially on my page, they don't ever want to get married again. So for them, it depends on the individual. But I say that if it is something that is important to you, you need to discuss that during the getting to know you phase,
Yes.
because there are a lot of men out here who are totally against marriage and don't ever plan on getting married again, and they will breadcrumb you along, make you fall in love, and then you got to decide, whenever you could have just cut that off in the beginning and knew that you guys were not compatible.
And you got to be careful of the guys that's talking about marriage, but not necessarily talking about it with you. Like, I want to get
Hmm.
married and stuff. So you're trying to do all the right things to keep him around because, oh, but if he's not personally making plans with you, then yeah, that's got to be careful of that too. Wait a minute, it's important with eye contact when you talk to people. Okay. What's the next question? Homework credits.
As women,
KB.
did you see that one?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
As women,
KB.
we can be our own. KB, you want to read that one?
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
As
we
women,
can be our own worst critic. With that being said, are you all comfortable in your own skin during intimacy, or are you covering up the imperfections that you may feel you have? You know what?
I ain't laughing at the question. I'm laughing because, baby, it's been so long.
Right. I don't even know what things look like
I
anymore. I don't know what to cover.
yeah.
You know what's weird? Speaking of which, I have never seen what men see. Well, I'm going to say it, and then it's going to be kind of contradictory. In terms of looking at a woman's body, looking at a man's body, I think we as women have more interesting parts to our body. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like, I have never understood women who like those D pics. Like, if something like that came and hit me in the eye across my phone, that would be such a turnoff. Like, what? No. But I think women's bodies are curvy, cute, and all that stuff. That being said, I also don't need to be all up in a woman's body or to see all the things that are in there. And I probably don't even find those parts, you know what I'm talking about, as attractive as do men. So I'm going to present myself in the best way. I'm going to, do the sexy lays and the curves and all of that, maybe for a little bit. And then after that, nah. No, you got to let all that go. We always put our best foot forward, but it just is what it is. You got to let it hang out, let it fall down, let it sag, do whatever it does, because you either accept me like this or you don't.
Yeah. At this big age, baby, this is what it is. And I would, by the time it was, first of all, I gotta be turned on to you mentally to even go there. So by the time we go there, we ain't gonna care. We ain't gonna care because look, I just seen somebody that I I looked at and was like, damn, I don't know if I could deal with that naked or not. Like,
I have seen a man. Y'all familiar with gynecomastia when they have breast? I've seen that. That was not attractive.
yeah,
I have seen men who one guy had nerve to send my friend a picture. Thank goodness it wasn't my man. But it
mhm.
literally looked like he had a brown sock on that thing. And I was like, oh, that's what it looks like uncircumcised. Oh, okay. Like, oh, gaining understanding. So, yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to know some things, but not everything. What you got, Chloe?
I am finally comfortable in my own skin whenever it comes to intimacy.
Nice.
I
Hey,
dated someone that, because I am my worst critic. When I say I am my worst critic, I've had to stop um, pointing out my imperfections. I've had to stop being so critical of myself. And someone I dated some years ago, um, he was like, stop trying to cover up your goddamn stomach. Stop. Why you always trying to cover your? He said, I know what your damn stomach look like. Stop covering up your stomach. And by the time he and I parted ways, this man would have me up at 5 o'clock in the morning making him a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich before work, butt, booty, ass, damn naked. He gave me so much confidence in myself. He's like, you 50 years old. I can't expect you to have the same body you had whenever you was damn 20 years old. He said, if a man expects you to still have the perfect body like an Instagram model. So now I walk around the house, butt, booty, ass, damn. Once we get intimate, I won't stay naked.
we know.
I
We
wasn't
know.
gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it.
We know
Ah,
you don't have a problem, friend. Well, we know you ain't got a problem, sis.
One thing I can say, men love confidence. That's whenever you see
Yes.
you see a man with a woman. It's a couple that I watch on Instagram. She's light complexion. She got naturally curly hair, but it's like tight coils. And she is a big girl. She's a big girl. She doesn't, she got a flat butt, she got a big stomach. She is a big girl. Her dude is fine and sexy as hell. And they've been together since, I think, I don't know if it was high school or college, but when I say he loves on her, he loves on her. And when people come into on that picture and start commenting, oh, he tear their ass up before she do. She don't even have to. He takes up for his woman. Men love a woman that's confident.
And can I interject on that? Because I need to
Absolutely.
say this: men love a woman who's confident, males don't. In fact, a male who's not into his manhood and all of that is going to have a huge problem with a confident woman. He is going to do everything he can to
Mhm.
nag her, bring her down, make her feel less confident, and all the things. That's why I said that about that rejection. Look at that as your blessing. Somebody tells you, oh, you're not usually his type, you're not what he usually goes for, or he rejects you in any way. Be grateful, because the only thing that male has left for you is negativity and harm. Men love confidence. Men, boys, whatever you want to call, they don't.
Mm. Miko's Vault said, I just seen a comment. Hold on. And I'm trying to keep it up. I can't see it on the screen. She said marriages these days is similar to business contracts. Do you ladies agree?
All days.
For a lot of people, it is. For a lot of people, it is. They get married before they get married for the house, the cars, the presentation, merging income, so they can present a certain image and all of that, and that is more important than what marriage is supposed to stand for.
I think even beyond that, though, men get married for, to have a companion, to have someone who's doing a lot of labor sometimes. Men get married for a bevy of reasons. I think women are waking up and getting smarter about things like that, because for so long we've been running, jumping, hopping, skipping into marriage because we love him. But men have always been a bit more strategic. And I think now women are catching up to the game of strategy as well. So it's always been that way. We just haven't been participants. We've been getting run over by it. And I think now we're saying, oh, wait a minute, put me in the game, coach. Don't just let me be that little test dummy that they run over. So I think it's always been that way. Women are just catching on and seeing it.
And men nowadays are also marrying women for not just even the convenience of having somebody who's cooking, cleaning, and all of that. Men are now targeting women for financial reasons.
Ain't a lie in that at all.
It's
Homosexuals and all of that.
it's too many
Ain't a lie.
men. When the first day, oh,
That
she,
part.
she drives a Mercedes, she got a degree, she's
Ooh,
an AKA, she got a house and such and such and such and such. They will run down the laundry list of your attributes quicker than you will. Meanwhile, he is dragging himself into your house with two trash bags full of clothes, a pair of J's, some Timberlands, and a PlayStation 3.
and back it up. Not only are they doing all of that with those women, they're looking at them and counting all their accolades, but then they're turning around and saying, but what you bring to the table, because that ain't enough. That ain't, I can get any woman with that. I can stop lying. That's the best thing you've seen yet. Like, you got to be, it's a lot going on out here that makes you say, oh, be oh so careful. If you are a woman out there who is married, you are happily married, and you are in a fulfilling marriage, baby, you need to count your blessings, because what's out here in the dating pool, ugly. It is a mess. And it's so
Mm.
surprising. I've talked about this before, with my ex. He liked to grill all the time, and we were the house of entertainment. A lot of men would come over, and I did a lot of the prep work for the grilling. I'm not standing out there in front of that grill, baby. That's too much to ask. But I would prep the food, and I could also hear them on our patio and the conversations they were having. And I will never forget, it was years and years ago before I ever heard of a Kevin Samuels. I heard them saying something about high value men. We the brand, we the pay, we have value. And I was like, oh, that sounds stupid, but I didn't fully understand what the goings on were. Come to find out, you've got 40, 50, 60 grown but rusted tail men falling into this red pill manosphere. So, I mean, it's so doggone scary. Let me shut up. Don't get me started. I mess around
Yeah.
and go on a 10-minute tangent. Uh-oh, look, somebody said that's those high quality, high quality, high value. You brag, we the brag. I'm like, what are they talking about with this prize business?
I see something interesting
She said,
from
OMG, I hate that. Me too.
my uncle's wife passed away almost 2 years ago. Now my friend wants me to fix her up with him. I'm hesitant because I feel like after 30 years of marriage, he's not ready for what she wants. Am I wrong?
Hell no.
You know them
Hell
all.
no. First of all, you ask me some shit like that, we probably ain't gonna be friends no more. We probably ain't gonna be friends no more. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Because I'm gonna look at you
Elaborate.
as I'm gonna look at
I
you
knew.
as I'm gonna look at you as you looking for a come up. Because if you my friend and my uncle, he my uncle, you looking for a
Yeah,
sugar
yeah.
daddy. You looking for a sugar daddy. Yeah. Mm-mm. We ain't gonna be friends no more. Mm-mm. That's it.
Why did I think of that line in ATL when the rich daddy shows up and the friend is like, "Is that your daddy?" Uh-huh. Is he still with your mama? You remember that line? For some
Mhm.
reason, that crossed my mind. Yeah, you're definitely looking for a come up. And the
Was
fact that
the
you
daddy was the one from
get there.
Green? What was the name of that? What was the name of that TV show? Green. What was the name of that TV show? That was a good TV show too.
Oh, Greenleaf?
Greenleaf.
Green.
Yeah, that was the daddy from Greenleaf. Oh, I
Sure
need to go back
was.
and it's certain TV series off
I think I
subject
want to go back and
that
watch
you,
that
that,
too.
that you can just go back and watch it. And Greenleaf is one of them that I can go back
Yeah,
and watch
yeah, I
that
heard.
whole series. Yeah.
So your question is you wrong? Okay, I'm not gonna say you're wrong for being hesitant, but I do have questions. Question number one: how long have you guys? Because I'm trying to see if I'm siding with Chloe or not. How long have this friend? How long have you and this girl been friends? Has this friend been your friend before? So she knows that he was married and stuff like that. I need to know. Was she's in the more than 2 years, less than 2 years? Those are the things I need to know because I need to know if you know them and knew them and you know how he treated her or whatever. What is your reasoning for wanting me to fix you up with my uncle other than the fact that he's a widow? Like I got questions. I got questions.
I ain't got no damn questions.
I got questions.
I ain't got
Chloe
no
said you
questions.
are out of order.
You are out of
So what
order.
if the uncle wanted to be fixed up with what if the uncle wanted to be fixed up with the friend?
Oh, here we go. Chloe, he's 61 and she's 59, but he's out here living his best life. I just feel like he's not looking for a serious relationship. And
I'm not doing no
we've
fixing
only
up.
been friends for about 5 years.
I'm not doing no fixing up. I'm not getting in it. If he wants you, he'll holler at you.
Mhm.
And if and
I
y'all
ain't
go for
fixing it.
but I'm not in it. And don't ask me what he doing whenever
Yeah.
he out here and he fucking from Sunday to Saturday on some other chick. Don't ask me
If
shit.
you fix that up, you definitely gonna be the glue in that relationship. And if you want to hold that title, because she will be
No, thank
asking you
you.
questions, stuff. Then I yeah, I'm with Chloe. Don't do it. Don't be no parts of it. If it happened, it happened, but it won't be because you did it,
All right. My name's Bennett.
Kit
and I
Kat,
ain't
real
in.
quick. Kick Hat, I don't believe in spiritual marriages. She said spiritual marriage is a deep soul level union centered on shared inner growth and spiritual values, not a contract. So that's like Brandy and her baby daddy. I don't believe in spiritual marriages. If we married, then there's papers.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't out even if a common law marriage was still in effect. That still wouldn't fly with me. If we married, we don't went down to the courthouse. We don't filled out them papers. You don't change my last name. Because
All right.
in 10 years, if you croak, I'm getting your social security. That's it. Can't get social security off of spiritual marriage. I'm not about to invest all this time in you and you die and I gotta fight with your kids.
Alicia.
The piece of paper is spiritual to me.
Alicia say, ladies, is it just me? But after 50, I don't have the desire for sex. 55, I'm 55, single and not tripping. No, it's
Just
not
had this
just you.
conversation. Just had this
No, it's
conversation.
not just you. It's not just you because at this age, sex ain't what it was in the 20s, 30s, 40s. Sex is more
Mm-hmm.
mental. I mean, I guess I could just speak for me. So if it's, if it's not a mental and what's out there in the dating pool, I see why. I mean, hey, we all over here just like living our whole celibacy life. We all baby tried that. I don't even know why I'm getting the wax. Ain't nobody seeing it but being the wax lady.
You're doing
I'm
it for
just, for
yourself.
hygiene purposes.
You're doing
Yes,
it
for
for
hygiene.
yourself.
Oh yes, for hygiene purposes, we got to keep her. Yeah, but hey, that's the only action she get is when she snatched life from me once a month.
I will say though, from a health standpoint, not so much the libido aspect, but you kind of want to make sure your walls aren't getting thin. That can happen. You want to make sure you're not drying out. Things like that can happen. So I would probably speak with a physician about that and see what the goings on are.
Real quick, Miss Monica, I need you to text me your HRT physician information because I am looking to get HRT. So I need you to text me the information. Okay? Okay, back to the regular schedule programming.
KB, can you look at what Simply Stephanie said? It's right up under Chloe saying, "Hey, Miss Monica."
I'm scrolling.
You gotta probably go back up.
I don't see it. If you see it, let me know. But I
You
don't
ask,
see
you talking about the cruise updates? Because the cruise
Oh
updates
yeah.
is there's
No.
no cruise. There's
we
really
have
no cruise
we had a
updates.
newsletter go out last month. This month hadn't went out yet.
We were
Yeah,
sure
it's still the
that it
same.
was getting the
Still in
traffic.
February.
Miss Monica says she wants to do a meetup in Houston. That's how
I
I feel
would
because when
love
he's out,
that.
let's agree with you, Chloe. What's the benefits? I understand. Which one are you talking about, Kaylani? Now
Is it
somebody did
She
somebody
said,
asked a question.
I'm I'm nearing surgery. I'm assuming that's
the hallelujah
a
surgery?
hysterectomy.
I know about
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah, and she said she's worried about losing her libido.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a doctor situation too. And I'd be curious to find out, are you doing a partial or a complete? Some different things factor into that as well. But
To my
definitely
under,
that.
to my understanding, is if you get the HRT, it bring it right on
That
back, full strength. Now we miss one. The one that we miss is, would you date a man at this age that just got out from doing a long bid? He may have made the grave mistake as a youth, and he just now getting out, and he made a mistake. No, because if he been in the bid that long, he 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 can't even process the world as it is. Sorry,
I
yeah.
think she accidentally kicked it.
He can't
The
even.
camera.
It would be too much
I
of an
saw like
issue because he can't even process the world. The world has changed so much. Somebody who's done 20 years, really somebody who done did 10 years, the world has changed so much. He's still stuck in he's still stuck he's still stuck.
Baby, that man gonna come out wearing biker shorts like Wesley Snipes.
Right. Because it's hard for me to it's hard for me to believe that you done did 20, 30, 40 years and you ain't popped no booty, or booty ain't popped you. That's one. But two, even having
and
I
ain't
know,
nothing you could tell me that's gonna make me think otherwise. I'm
and not only that, I know guys who was in the dope game back in the 80s and 90s. And to this day, that's all they still talk about, reminisce about, is the dope game. And
Just like
they've been out here on the street. So it just imagine somebody that went to jail.
Mhm.
He's still stuck in the 90s. And this is almost 2030. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
where is that question? I'm looking for the question. I'm pulling the KB. I'm over here like, where that question at?
It's from
Yeah.
The Alchemist. That's right up under Miss V's what is spiritual marriage?
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Girl, how do I miss that one?
Hmm.
He may have
Okay,
made.
Miss Mo, you know what you need to do.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my phone. I don't see no text message from. Let me go on and text you right quick, because you need to send me that information.
Yeah.
Sis,
Yeah. Okay.
run
I don't think.
that number.
Hey family, I had a hysterectomy 7 years ago. It was a partial. I still have my ovaries. If anything, I felt like it increased, meaning her libido, I'm sure. I didn't start using hormone replacement therapy until a few months ago, and it's been working well.
Who said that?
Hmm.
Jackie,
Jackie.
Hey, Jackie Bell, Esquire.
Jackie.
I'm just not realizing that the E5Q is that for Esquire? Jackie, don't let me find out you a lawyer. Um.
I'm okay.
Jackie, how has the HRT worked out for you, Miss Ma'am?
what you over there laughing about, Kay?
I just read Stephanie's comment. She's thinking, damn, Kay, you okay?
Baby,
Okay.
I thought you had fell backwards. I didn't know where that happened.
I have an attachment webcam, and that fell down, and I was looking at, I don't like the footage of the camera from my actual laptop, so I was making sure that was on, so when I stood up it flipped over, so yeah, it looked like I had fell down and bust my head. Baby, Jackie type fast. Okay, it worked out.
If Jackie
Okay.
like me, honey, she typing from her laptop.
Oh yeah, she didn't type fast. She answered your question.
Mm-hmm.
So it did help because I keep hearing that it's going to help clear up your brain fog. That the brain fog is the number one reason why I want to get on it, not because of the libido. Because
Right.
if you've been watching me, you know I was going crazy whenever I was strung out on that Geritol and little coochie was on fire. That's why I was up on the kitchen counter last year. Um, but that's why the brain fog is what is most important to me. So if it's gonna help me clear up my brain fog, okay.
I'm gonna have to look into that. I hear a lot about it. I hear good and bad about it, but I have to look into it because if you can help with this brain fog, who's baby?
Everybody
Okay.
that I've talked to, everybody I've talked to have said that once they got on the HRT, I'm looking at the computer. Once they got on the HRT, they said that for some people it even helped them as far as losing weight because all of that is hormonal. They said that it helped them with the brain fog, um, and it also helped them balance their moods.
Hmm.
And like two people that I know are actual nurses because what they do, all your hormones are depleted, and they run tests to find out your hormone levels, and they customize the medication based on what your hormone levels are. So for me, within the next 90 days, I plan to be on it.
Hmm.
Makes sense.
Now, according to Miss Monica, I'm gonna be jumping off the
Okay.
dresser, so I don't, I don't know how.
Miss Kika said we missed a question from Sean.
Yeah, I know it's not covered by insurance.
Okay, Sean had a
I'm willing to pay the 375, Miss Mo.
375 per visit.
Uh,
Is it?
I've had
Is it?
people it's 375 every. I've seen somebody as low as 275, and then as high as 375, but that's every 4 months. I think it's every 4 months. But you don't have no hot flashes, no night sweats, any of that.
Okay, I was told we missed a question. Sean asks, how important is eye contact to you when you talk to people?
What kind of eye contact? Because I don't need somebody all up in me, looking crazy people. Like, brother, can you look away a little bit? So, but I will say
Oh,
this. I remember we were talking about agave love and all of that stuff in Sunday school. And it was a couples Sunday school class. And we had the assignment of not saying anything, not doing anything, simply looking in each other's eyes and in some place having physical contact. It's a very romantic thing with your partner, but with some, it just depends.
Have you seen that couples yoga where they sit facing each other
Hmm.
and I think that's sexy.
It's
I
sexy,
think
yeah.
I think that
mhm.
is sexy where you have to look into each other's. It's a couple that's on.
And breathe alike.
Are they from New Orleans? I can't. It's Stanley, and I can't remember what his wife name is. But they were so funny because they did this. I don't know if it was a challenge or something, but they had to stand forehead to forehead. They were sitting Indian style, forehead to forehead, and they had to tell each other things that they didn't like about each other that they didn't do, and it was just so incredibly funny because they had to be forehead to forehead. They had to be eye to eye.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just somebody just constantly
Mm-mm.
that will weird me out.
That's I would, let's pose that as a question, shall we? If you're, let's just say we're in a relationship, married, if you will, 5 years down the line, and you go to therapy. And in therapy, your therapist say, tell each other one thing that bothers you that your spouse does. And he says what it is. What would be your reaction to that? So
It depends on what it is.
say for instance, he doesn't like when you come home, you don't speak to him first. You go put all your clothes and stuff down, get situated, and then come. That bothers him. But y'all been married all this time. He never said anything until therapy.
I'd be appreciative because that's an easy one to correct. One of the things I know I've been told in some of my relationships has been that I'm too nonchalant.
That's me. That's what I've been
And
told.
that is harder for me to fix because I've dealt with so many people who have tried to elicit a reaction from me that I'm not going to give it to you. First, I need to understand what are you saying and where is that coming from and how does that involve me? And, so all of this takes calculation in my mind. And when I'm thinking, I'm not giving expressions like I'm thinking. I'm just sitting there thinking and receiving it. It doesn't mean that I'm not interested in what's being said, but I don't give reactions all the time. I might even be sitting there thinking, man, I can't wait for him to shut up. Or if he says something again, I'm going to pull his tongue out and staple it to the table. You don't always want to know exactly what I'm thinking.
Wait, what did you just say? What did you say? What? Staple what?
Baby, I didn't check. I've been and checked out. I could be looking. I've been and checked out. I'll be down the street and around the corner like.
Yeah.
Women can't be staple what to the table?
His tongue, like if this is the way to make you shut up, I would be more than willing to staple your tongue to this doggone table. Heard enough. So yeah, you don't always want to know what my thoughts are or to hear my reaction. You would want me to have that moment to chill, shut up and bask in it.
Oh, how would you feel?
It depends on what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really, really big on communication. And so I think what will bother me more than anything is that it took us coming to therapy for you to tell me, because
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am someone where I will tell you there's really nothing that you can tell me that there's really nothing that you can't tell me. That my biggest thing is I feel like when people withhold certain things, it's a form of manipulation. So if it's something that I'm doing that bothers you, let me know. Before you go and cheat, if it's something I'm not doing or something you need, let me know. If it's something that I feel
I
like it's
need
some
to know
bullshit.
your reason. I
Oh
need to know
yeah.
your
I mean the thing is,
reason about not saying anything because for me, if it was me and he asked me, well, why you ain't say nothing to this, that, and the other? Some things it's something with even with my kids that they may do. Some things I just assume I don't want to say that's the wrong choice of words. Some things I know that that's just that person, that's their character, that's who they are. So me saying something about it is pointless. I'm saying something now because the therapist asked me a question and I'm trying to be honest because we're in therapy. So yes, it bothers me, but not to the point to have to say anything to you because I felt like that's who you are. Am I wrong?
I'm big on communication too, and I like to ask questions up front. Like if something's bothering me,
Checking.
I may put it in a calm way, but I might be thinking of an extra, depending on your answer. How dedicated are you to clipping your toenails at the kitchen table? So I may say it calmly, but in my mind, I'm like, you doing what? Whatever it is. That's just a crazy off the top question off the top of my
But
head. But yeah,
even if you communicating with somebody is not going to communicate everything because they're not going to know to do that. Sometimes they don't withhold things because I don't want no smoke. I don't want to start no art. It's just ah,
different
it's
reasons.
a slippery. Yeah, it's a slippery. It's
I
a
gotta
slippery.
adjust my air condition. It's on energy mode, and I ain't. So I'll be right back.
I understand. I've been keeping mine on 75.
Ooh, that part with two fans. I have the ceiling fan, a
Girl,
fan.
I've been keeping ever since I got my AC back working, baby. I keep that bad baby on 75. And at night it feels so good being up under that cover. Yeah.
Ooh, rub your feet together, girl.
Girl, rubbing those feet together. Yeah.
Oh, baby, oh, that
Yes.
do it for me. That do it for me.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby, a good moo a good bath, a good moo and a good rubbing on the feet. Oh, then I attempt to watch something and then I fall asleep and had to wake up in the middle of the night. So if y'all notice, y'all come response.
I've
in the
been leaning into it.
You know what? I still don't even have, since I've moved most of the stuff into the main bedroom. I don't have a TV in the room that I'm sleeping in now. So when I get in there, I might do a little scrolling or gaming on my phone. But then I'm one of those people, I can't fall asleep with the TV on. I have to have everything pitch black, quiet. I can't even, like, now I've moved the security box into my room. So once I set the burglar alarm, I have to turn it down and then turn it the other way so that little bitty light I can't see. Everything has to be pitch black for me to go to sleep.
Mm, not I
Mm.
set the fly. I've gone to sleep on a beach on a sunny day. like I'm,
Well, I can do that, but like at night, it has to be pitch black and it has to be completely quiet. I can't even. I remember I had the computer in my room. Remember when the used to have the desktop, and you know how you can hear it. Oh, my battery about almost low, and you can hear it you can hear it. I guess the internet or whatever connecting back when the internet connecting, and it used to have that little flashing light on the desktop. I used to have to put a towel over it because I couldn't. It has to be pitch black. Even if I see a light flashing, it's gonna wake me up.
She said,
thank you,
"Send the
Washing.
flashlight."
I appreciate that. Somebody else said they're getting ready to go to bed.
What's
She
that,
said,
Miss Monica?
mine is on 70. That's what cracked me up.
Is that Miss
Yes.
Monica say she ready to go to
Woo,
bed?
baby, she cold. Let's
Huh?
catch. I'm gonna
She
catch
feels
this
cozy
last
though.
question because look, it's everybody's bedtime. Let me catch this last question. She said, "I'm 52 and I've had no symptoms of menopause. What do you think's going on?
A
A
blessing.
blessing. A blessing. A blessing.
Girl, girl, you better enjoy it while you can. My friend Kia, who y'all met, Kia got hit with it. I think we was together 2 weeks ago, so about a month ago. And what she had been saying, the kids just turned 55. And she had been saying, I ain't had it. I ain't had it. I ain't having no problems. I ain't experienced that. When she was over here the other week, she said that shit came on, but she was like, what in the fuck is this? She said she felt like she was burning up from the inside. I said, yeah, baby, that menopause done hit you. It done
Mhm.
hit you. And she said it done came on full throttle. Full throttle.
I know
So it,
people that's over that's 55 and up who still having their cycle.
I know people.
Oh, I'd be so mad. That could have been me, I bet.
Yeah.
That's how it is in my family. I would have been
Yeah,
so
this
don't cheat me
this
on
girl
my don't take it.
this girl named Christine, her mama had her sister when she was 56 years old.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
That sister would never got here.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
I'm gonna keep it
Nakia,
a buck.
Nakia,
That's
you can't get prepared for this. You can't get. You can read
mm-mm.
all the books and all, you can't get prepared for it. Just use us as a. Well, I know I'm not crazy because they went through it too, but you can't get prepared for the hot flashes, the brain
Oh,
fog. You can't
Stephanie,
you
I never
can't
come over
you
your
can't prepare
house.
for all of this. What's she say? Oh, because she got 70. Oh, I'm coming over there with
Hell,
some chill on, especially if she can cook. Can you cook,
Mm.
friend?
baby. I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna be covered up. Oh, 70?
I like to be
Mm-mm,
cold a little bit.
Yeah.
mm-mm.
Make me sleep better. Probably
I
going
don't
into
want to be on. I don't way I want to be that cold if I got somebody to put my booty on.
Mm-mm-mm. You know, speaking of which, I don't know what it is, but my butt, feet, and nose almost always cold.
Uh,
Fingers can be
feet.
there too.
Yeah, feet for me lately. That just started. Like what? Yeah. Girl, these feet just yeah.
Mm-mm.
Let me see. Let me make sure I don't
Hopefully, we
miss.
didn't miss any other questions.
I
I
don't
will
think
say
so.
this too. I had a partial hallelujah surgery. My hysterectomy was partial. And I will say that there are months and times where it still feels like I'm about to have a cycle or something. Like it's not the full on cramps that I used to have, but it kind of feels like if a child hugged you around your stomach area, it kind of feels that much of a tightness. But every time I get that, I'm just like, oh, hallelujah. I'm just so glad it's not an actual menstrual cycle. If I could have had a hysterectomy in my 30s, I would have gladly done so, but I couldn't get a doctor to sign off on it. At some points, I had fibroids as big as plums. I mean, you want to talk about pain. I don't even know what was worse, looking forward to the pain that was coming, being in the pain, or just knowing that the relief of it was going to be short lived because we'd be right back in it.
That's the
Mm.
when I say that is the worst. Having fibroids and a cycle
Terrible.
and sneezing
Mm.
or coughing, you feel like your entire uterus has come out. It
Mm.
is the worst in the world. Mm-mm, mm-mm. But
You know, I
I still have symptoms of my cycle. My breast still get tender. I
Mm-hmm.
still get a little bloated, and I can feel, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is usually around the time that my cycle used to would come on.
Yeah, and I'll take that in a heartbeat because the way I go skipping past them pads and tampons, you would think they said something to me, call me out my name. Like, why did my eye even
I
catch
used
that?
to have a
Girl, I don't even go down
I
that
used to have a
aisle.
fake tooth. I don't have any symptoms anymore. I don't have any symptoms
They're
anymore
just
to let
very
me
subtle. It's just very
Yeah,
subtle.
that's why I
Like I
said
said,
it's
my
like a child hug or something. It's not
yeah, yeah,
even,
it's very subtle, and I can just feel the change in my body, and
yes.
then I say yeah, because it's usually around the 22nd. I can feel a slight change in my body, and I realize, and it might even be cravings or something just like I just got off this potato chip kick, um, and so it might be something slight,
How? Because I can't. Them chips be,
huh?
it's like crack. Chips are like crack for me. It's something about potato chips. They stay calling me. Oh, I can't stand it. And they stay on sale. Oh, how did you kick the chip? I'm dead serious. Even when I was a little girl,
It's
my
just
mother
really
was
that
still
time of the
doing it.
month. It's that time of the month because like I got some do y'all have Harrah's? It's HERR. Those are the best chips in the world. I
Mm-mm.
got some sour cream chips and some French onion dip in the fridge right now from that craving.
It's weird.
Mm.
My craving is chocolate, but my all the time chips, 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 chips. My mother would tell the story when I was younger about how I, for weeks, wouldn't eat anything but chips, and they thought I would just grow out of it. So they finally took me to the doctor, and the doctor was like, so you say she won't eat nothing but chips? Yeah. And what should I do? He said, give her chips. You want her to starve? And so, you know, and you laugh because it's such a simple solution. But they said I ate nothing but potato chips for about 6 weeks. And then finally, I went back into eating regular food. But I have always freaking loved potato chips.
That's my sister. My sister loves
Mm,
potato chips. She said that's her weakness. She said she'll get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go get her some potato chips.
I hate it for me. I thought I'd outgrow it, but I never have.
Mm.
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 I'm scared of that Flow app. Somebody said I had a partial hysterectomy. Whoops. I went to the wrong one. It says my Flow app said you haven't had your cycle in 3 months. I think I'm leaving peri and entering full fledged. I'm scared of the Flow app because I just think that is too much information, especially in this age of abortions and being illegal and all of that other stuff. I have told every young woman I know I would not put that kind of information in there. And there's
D,
other AI
D,
things.
D, if you just 3 months in, you have to go a whole year before you'll be in full menopause. You
Probably
still in
so.
peri.
You only in full menopause for that one day. Then you post menopause.
Mm. But I will say this: I have gone a whole year and not had a cycle and had breakthrough bleeding, because last year I had to actually go to the doctor for her to um, do a take a culture because I started bleeding. But um, I'm still considered in menopause, but sometimes you possibly may have slight breakthrough bleeding.
Look here, little girl. Don't you pull that stuff.
Especially because what happens is that your uterus becomes very thin, and also it becomes dry, and that can cause it for you to have slight bleeding.
Yeah, that's part of what I was talking about before. You want to check on that with the libido and everything else. I'm sorry to hear that. Somebody said they had a partial and their ovaries are hurting, like their period's going to start. That is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
That is absolutely
Oh,
terrible.
I
oh,
used to
I'm
be on the
sorry.
Flow app. I ended up taking the Flow app off because I ain't got no flow.
Right.
It's the no app.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys have any final questions for us? We're not going to give y'all a whole 3 hours because, we're just not.
Yeah,
Because we're
I'm
not.
because I'm about to go fix me some chips and dip, thanks to Kim Burley.
I got to fix me some din too. It's kind of late. I'm going to fix something else. Oh, I'm going to warm up what I ate last night. Y'all have any
Oh,
final
I still got
questions?
some stew. I still got some stewed chicken smothered in oxtail gravy too. Ooh.
Man,
Hmm.
oxtails are so doggone expensive now.
Oxtails, pork chops, beef,
That's
chicken
why
wings.
Everything.
I can't afford oxtail, so I go get the stewed chicken and ask them to soup it down with oxtail gravy. That's how I get my fix.
Mm-hmm.
Even turkey necks and got high. That was the cheapest thing on the market. No,
Mm-hmm.
Turkey necks
turkey
and
necks.
turkey wings, yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I dare somebody to read that last one.
The one that seemed like it say super
I just
califragilistic.
started
I said, you ain't finna
bioidentical
take up all my public school education sounding like that.
micronized progesterone, and it is helping with my body aches, pains, and hurting. Girl, what is that? I just started bioidentical micronized progesterone, and it is helping with my body aches, pains, and hurting. So that is a hormone.
Wait, what
Is that a form? Is that a low dose birth control pill?
Because
Is
that's
that
what progesterone sounds like to me. I was just
is
wondering why that sounds familiar.
yeah? Is that a low dose? Why you deleted it, girl?
You said
I
yes.
tried. I didn't try to do that.
It
I
just moved.
Did you
did.
delete it or did she
How do I
delete it?
move it back? I'm trying. I hit something. I hit
It's
something.
Okay,
I don't
there.
know what to do.
She answered your
Okay.
question and she said yes. And then I don't know what the no is. The no got me
Wait a minute.
confused.
What is it?
I can see
Martasha?
it.
Mar Mar Sashay? No,
I
that's
was trying to
Shepherd is at
I
the
think
copy it
it's
bottom.
and
Marita.
chat.
I think it's Marita
Marita?
Shepherd.
Marita Shepherd. Okay, so it's a form. Okay, because whenever, and the reason I knew that is because um whenever I had very very heavy periods and I wanted to get on birth control pills to um lighten my period, she
Mhm.
wouldn't put me on a full dosage of birth control pills because of my age. So she put me on a low dose birth control pill, and it was just the progesterone.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I just don't butchered your name, girl. Honey, I thought, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Marita Shepherd, because I shouldn't have
That's
called you
me.
Mira Tasha. I messed it up. Sorry, girl.
Did you
Sorry, girl.
did
Sorry,
you sit
girl.
there,
Girl, I tried to give you a whole nother name. Sorry, girl.
baby? It's supposed okay. Because I was you said my I didn't try to hide it. I was trying to copy it and ask Chat what it meant because I was lost in the South. Like, what is that? Yes, I was trying to educate myself.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully, everybody here has liked the video. If you haven't, here's your opportunity to do that. A little bit of house cleaning before we sign off and all the things.
Please
Yes.
do,
Take
please
care.
do,
We'll
please
wait.
do, please do, please do, please do.
And we
Let
know
me go
y'all
ahead
can
and
be
let
anywhere
me go
else
ahead and
but
send some
here, so
let
we
me send some
appreciate
love to it
everybody.
while I'm on here too. Let me send some love.
Aw, thank you. Thanks for the love, friend.
Mhm.
Sister friend. Love you too, Jack. Have wait a minute. Have all y'all heard of Dr. Rogers in ATL? She's great with menopause. She said the
I'm
bio.
so through with Dr. Tasha Rogers. I tried. She come to my call her office. I tried for 3 months to get into her office, and them folks wouldn't even call me back. They wouldn't return my phone call or nothing. Yeah, I like Dr. Tasha Rogers, but I couldn't get an appointment.
Mm.
Nice hanging out with you too.
Yes.
Thank you for
Hmm?
the love. I'm just commenting back.
Uh, Chloe, let them know about the
August
next live.
20th. August 20th.
Well,
August
you heard
20th.
it.
August 20th.
Y'all know the next party is next month on August 20th. It will be on
August
Miss
20th.
Chloe Barksdale's channel. So make sure
August
you
20th.
tune in. Hope you guys are all subscribed to all of us ladies. I hope you have, if you have not already had the opportunity to sign up for the cruise, there's still a little time. There's still a couple of slots left if you're
Oh
interested.
yeah, someone asked if there was a
There's
theme
no
for
real
the cruise.
updates. Everything is the same.
We're gonna have
I
theme
don't.
night,
We haven't
different
really.
colors and things to
There's not a.
wear. So we're talking
Yeah.
about
I mean, it's gonna come in.
Yes.
It'll come out in the newsletter the closer we get to
yeah,
it.
you'll have time to plan.
Um,
Get
yeah,
to it.
we'll have time to plan it the closer we get to
The
it.
closer.
Because right
Yes.
now it's
Because
like we
oh
got
my
August,
God,
September, October, November, December, January, February. So we got 7 months. We still got 7 months.
it's gonna go so quick. It's gonna go so quick because we already close to the half mark. So yeah. We'll figure things out. Like she said, it'll be in the newsletters. More and more information as it get closer and closer. Probably the last 3 months will be more detailed than the other ones. The other ones are just kind of general, just keeping communication with you
Yeah.
guys or whatever. And I appreciate you guys reaching out via email with your questions and stuff. We try to get to you as fast as possible. I'm not as active as I should be on Facebook groups, so you can also have the opportunity to reach out to us on there as well. Anything else, ladies?
Nope, that's
Kirsten
it.
Watson says she needs a Houston meetup because she's jealous of the ATL ladies.
Who said that?
Washington.
I'm trying to get the 18. I think we need a Houston meetup too. I think we need a Houston meetup too. Yeah. That we're not gonna be jealous. We just gonna have us a little meetup and stuff too. And who knows? They may love me enough to come and show up.
Watch out. I believe it.
They may
I'm
love
ready.
me enough to come.
I'm ready for Houston once it cool down. Cause it be hot as hell out there in Houston.
Guys, it's just as hot as it is in ATL. I was there in the heat.
Exactly. So I don't want to leave one hot to go to another hot.
So
Fall.
what you
Let's go.
said, what you hinting at is
Fall.
fallish slash
Fall.
winterish.
Not
Okay,
winterish. Fallish.
okay. Because I got to make
Fallish.
sure I plan every moment for KB. Because KB
I
like
ain't that I know, but I do like me some plans. I do. I even put in rest. I plan it all.
I want to make sure I have a cute itinerary. I want to find a cute Airbnb because yeah,
That should be
small.
easy in Houston too.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. So I want yeah, and definitely if they're in town, I'm calling all. I need all the H-Town girls to show up and show out. Yeah, I ain't taking y'all walking though. And then
You said that ain't happening.
we're gonna do cocktails and conversation.
That's what I'm talking about. Houston is the brunch city for real.
Yes, yes, it's the place now. It's a couple of places that I want to go to that I'm gonna take you all via the vlog. Some place called the Hudson's House supposed to have the best lobster rolls, on which I love. So I want to try that out. I I got a list of things I want to try. So stay tuned for that on the blog.
Woo-hoo.
Looking for somewhere to live. So I know it's early, but me, I need to know at least where I'm going or what
Mhm.
area, town, and stuff. So we're about to start looking at. Oh, girl, all of the things. Just put your seatbelt on, child. I'm about to take y'all for a ride.
Zoom, zoom.
So, all right, ladies. It has been real catching up with you guys and talking to the people, and we appreciate you guys for asking the questions.
Good
Um,
questions. Really good questions.
Very
yes,
good questions. Very good questions. Like it.
so make sure y'all bring y'all questions next month to Chloe's channel.
Good
Tell a friend
energy.
to tell a friend to tell a friend, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll see you in the what?
Let me go eat. Go
The
One.
get my.
next
Go get
one.
my chips. Go get my chips.
And curse
Go
me
get.
all the
Chloe,
way.
Go. I'm gonna curse you all
exit
the
the
way.
chat, Chloe.
Huh? Go get
Exit the
my
chat,
chips.
turn off your camera, do all the things Chloe Barksdale.
But look, I
Yes.
got clothes.
Turn off
No,
I
your
got
don't
camera.
clothes
do
on.
it.
Unplug
Yeah,
it. Snap it up
yeah.
and off.
I'm about to make sure I turn it all the way off because y'all know I get butt naked real quick. So yeah.
Love you, ladies. Bye bye.
Love you.
Love you
Talk to y'all
more.
later.
Bye.
Bye.
I ain't getting off the Chloe hang up. There we go.